lon li o jo hui. Parlons en français, je ne peux pas parler. Parlons en français, je ne peux pas parler français. Apprenons le français. Où allons nous promenons? Je vais promener dans la quartier. Je vais promener. Actually, no, it's correct. I'm going for a walk. Is je vais promener. Then promenade. No, promenade. Okay, wait. We're gonna do two things. No. We need to French up. We need to French up, definitely. So do we start? Yeah, let's restart. The thing is, because after the vlog, then we have to go back, and then the way I see it is we have to do it. We have to do it. That's no other way to put it away. The only difference is that once we learn a new sentence, we need to repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat. So ili septa, ili huita, it is 7 plus. Il pleut, it's raining today. So il pleut aujourd'hui, it's raining today. I think. Okay, so we're gonna walk around the neighborhood. You know what? Let's learn. Like if I'm going to a toy store, no. Let's bring it back. Let's really bring it back. And to add a segment, so what we're gonna do is, if let's say I come and walk, then we'll have one segment when I go back home and check it out, and then we'll learn like how I have been doing previously. I think that's the best choice right now. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's do that. Okay. Even though, let's say we want to relearn back some of the old sentences and words, and I think that's the best. That's the best course of action. Let's start today officially. I'm gonna say, not say officially, but let's start it, and let's see how long I go before I stop doing it. It's terrible. Okay. It's terrible, and the reason is because I think, I think I put too many things in the bucket list for the vlog and things to talk. So if we don't have anything to talk, then I think that's the best to learn. Yeah. Okay. If we don't have any topic, we can do that. All right. So that's that. Now Monday. Like I said, this week is horrible to me. Not because it's a horrible week, but it's horrible because I have to spend money, which is not to say not good. All right, it is something different, and I've been saying like buying NFT and stuff. All right, so I'm gonna put a pin. Okay, we are not talking about investment. We are talking in the perspective of actually it becomes an investment, right? Okay, no, let's put a pin. It is not. I'm not gonna go dive very deep into investment and stuff. Okay, that's for sure. Okay, cool. So now we're not gonna talk in the perspective of investment. We're gonna talk in the perspective of what I have used to do, which is like collecting cards and stuff, buying toys. Okay, so we're looking at that perspective, and actually there's no other perspective to put it this way. It all boils down to what do you do with your money, and do you spend, do you invest? And I mean, not to say spend and invest, like invest can be many things. Okay, invest instead of like gaining more interest and stuff. So I'm gonna say we're gonna talk in this perspective, basically building up my YouTube channel. Okay, so building up my YouTube channel and buying this type of digital collectibles. Okay, I'm gonna say digital collectibles. I'm gonna not talk about NFT and all those stuff, even though they are the same exact thing. So I'm gonna say digital collectibles because it's easier to understand, because I'm not buying artwork. I'm buying something that it used to be on a physical product, just now swap it into a digital counterpart. So I used to buy, like I said, last year, I think around June, July. No. So the last one was October. Okay, let's hold on for a while. Okay, so I used to buy Pokemon cards. Simple as that. Pokemon cards, Magic the Gathering cards, I used to buy toys like Transformers. I stopped buying Transformers because I can't carry them with me here, which is sad. However, I'll still buy Lego. Lego is the only thing left in my childhood collection that is worth buying. Not for just for myself, but for anyone who wants to enjoy Lego. Lego is that good, right? The only difference is I buy Lego to play, not to collect. Some of them I actually want to collect, but I buy Lego to play, right? First and foremost. Same goes with Transformers. And back then, okay, I just want to make sure the GoPro is recording. And back then I used to buy comic books as well. To be more precise, it's Japanese and Chinese comic books, so manga. And the only difference is I don't get to buy the American comic books because number one, I really don't know where to find it. Number two is that I didn't really caught on to buying American comic books, but I do read them. That's the only difference. And they are expensive per se, because if we take at the current price tag of a comic book today, I think retail is $7. Okay, let's put $5. Okay, $5 here, if I buy in Malaysia, is $15. 15 ringgit. Compared to manga that I buy, manga is like what? $3.50, 3 ringgit 50 cents back then when I started out. Of course, manga here is as expensive as buying comic books in Malaysia, American comic books in Malaysia. Yeah, that's crazy. And the only thing that I would buy in a heartbeat without giving a second thought, okay, these are the few small little brands that I don't mind buying. And the only question is, it has to be below a certain price point. It cannot be too much. If it's too much, I'm not bothered. Transformers and Doraemon. Yeah, Doraemon is one of the things that I grew up with. Okay, Doraemon, yeah, no, actually Doraemon that's the introduction to everything. And of course later on I read Dragon Ball and stuff. So that's that. So yeah, so tomorrow, okay, so tomorrow, I mean this week is comic books and stuff, which is crazy. No lights over there. So yeah, this week I did say, right, comic books. Sadly, I didn't get the drop, so that's not, I cannot buy it at $7. Okay, digital comic books right now they're selling at $6.99. Let me double check the real world comic book price tag as well, because last ask it was around that price tag as well. But if exchanged to Canadian dollars, I think it's 10. That's why 10, I mean, if you look at it, 10 is an easy pickup if you love the comic book. And the only problem is comic book costs $10. Ooh, tough, right? It's because for me, like I said, I used to collect, not say collect, I read, right? I read and use, not collect mangas. And over time, you need a bookshelf. And being a minimalist, I can't do that anymore. Also being said, $7 for a digital comic book is actually very expensive, because this is a different one. This is collectible comic books versus the actual digital comic books that you can rent. They have this renting system which is super cheap. It's like what, $6 a month. You can read all the comic books in that publishing, yeah, that publishing company, which is Marvel, right? I think Marvel put about, yeah, I think it's about either $4.99 or $5.99 for the US dollars, and it's US dollars. So if I convert everything into Canadian dollars, ugh. Being said, there will be 6 comic books drop this week, and they're gonna. I'm gonna say, if I don't get the drop, I have to spend at least $20. Now, is $20 a good? I mean, is it a correct buy? Straight answer is tough, right? If you're not into comic books, it's hard. But at the same time, this is the investment portion might come in. Is that some of the comic books that I buy went up in value, which is great. And because if you're doing the collectible comic books realm of people, yeah, actually you can earn a lot. Like I said, you can earn a lot. But we're not gonna talk about that. So if let's say in calculation, alright, let's do a rough calculation. If let's say I fail to get every single comic book, which it is very, very high chance, I'm looking at $120 comic book purchase. That's painful. And I'm not gonna lie, it's painful. Do I like it? I mean, not to say do I like it. Do I have to? I mean, if I can, I'll try to get it cheaper, right? Try to get as cheap as possible. And it's Spider-Man, right? I think I did say Spider-Man is a big thing. Plus, I can read it, so on one end, there's utility. Okay, so that's the comic book. Tomorrow, on the other hand, is a little bit special because it just pop up, and I don't like it. I don't like all these hidden pop-ups. But this is actually a very important topic per se, and I'm going to reserve that for tomorrow because I am also need to gear up myself, my knowledge, and my, not say emotion, but my knowledge in actually opening up a shop. And opening up a shop requires reserve funds, right? That's very important because, like, for example, let's say there is a product tomorrow and it's Popeye and Flash Gordon NFT cards. Is it the first run? I don't know, but if it is, it's definitely worth collecting a set, that's for sure. The question is, how much would it cost? I have no idea. On the second part is, if I collect a set, I can have a chance to redeem a physical collection. Will it be limited edition? I think so, but still, having... Yeah, and this is the part where people love argue that, hey, you're spending so much money for all this stuff, what do you get in return, blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's very hard to say anything, right? That's how it is. And last but not least, price tag. Okay, so tomorrow there will be a NFT cards. Okay, they call it, NFT cards. It's about $30 for 15 cards a pack. So that's about $2 a pack. Yeah, that's $2 a card. The only question is, I know that most of the card value on secondary market is dirt cheap, like 20 cents, $1. In general, most of them are like under $1. So getting a pack is not as, what do you call this? Might not be a financial choice. Might not be a good financial choice, but I'm doing it because I used to open up weekly. Ever since I bought Pokemon, I used to open up weekly packs or monthly packs, and I think it's worth doing a little bit. So let's see how it goes for the YouTube channel. Yeah, that's how I think. Also, jaywalking. So that's it. That's all I have actually to talk it out today. And looking at the perspective of buying and collecting, the answer is, yeah, if it's something that you want to collect, great. Plus it's Popeye, so something I grew up with as well. Not to say, it is something I grew up with. And that's all I have for you for today. Alright, we're gonna go back and learn some French. Yeah, that's what we can do. Whew. Okay, we are back. So we want to know what is going out for a walk. We are going out for a walk. So the answer is,
nous allons nous promener.
Promener.
Nous allons nous promener.
Promener.
Nous allons nous promener.
Yeah, did I promener? I think we did. I did say correctly. So that's great. All right. So nous allons nous promener. French. Going out on a walk in the neighborhood. In the neighborhood. It's oh, there we go. Neighbor. Then okay, there we go. I just quartier. B-O-U. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. There.
Nous allons nous promener dans le quartier.
Dans le quartier. Not quartier. Quartier.
Nous allons nous promener dans le quartier. Nous allons nous promener dans le quartier.
Dans le quartier. Okay, so so then D-A-N-S is in. Okay, so that's great. Le, of course, is the. Neighborhood is quartier. Okay, in the neighborhood. But see, if we put in the neighborhood, is different.
Dans le voisinage.
Voisinage. See, if that's the case, it's voisinage. In the neighborhood, voisinage. Alright, so let's break it down. Neighborhood.
Quartier.
Quartier. So neighborhood is quartier. Ah, that makes sense. Quartier. In Montreal, there's a few stations with the word quartier behind, and quartier means neighborhood. Okay, good. So there we go. Voisinage, quartier. Quartier is neighborhood, district, quarter, section. Voisinage is neighborhood, vicinity, locality. See, in my head it sounds I can pronounce, but when I start to pronounce, my mouth goes there. Okay, good. So quartier, so not quartier. Usually promenade dance are quartier. Yeah, see, I butchered for like don't know how long. Anyway, that's that for tonight. Yeah, je te verrai demain. Then usually I want to have a nice outro. Okay, so we're gonna head out a little bit and have a nice little outro. And at the same time, you know what? I'll leave that to tomorrow. So je te verrai demain.